Now we will discuss the overview for Part 2 and the AP exam issues related to the Part 2. First, let's look at the object-oriented programming topics. Object-oriented programming topics include encapsulation, abstraction, access modifier, class design. These are in Part 1. Inheritance, polymorphism, abstract class, interface. These are in Part 2. The corresponding chapters are listed down here. Basically, the Part 1 deals with the design inside a class. We list down the topic in Part 1 right here. Part 2 deals more with the relationship among classes. We get started with the superclass, subclass for inheritance and polymorphism. Then we discuss the exception handling mechanism invoking exceptions. Then we move on to abstract class and interface. After that, we move back to algorithms for recursion and sorting. That should be considered part of the basic programming part, but it's a more advanced topic because it needs more mathematical analysis. After that, we will discuss data structure. The data structure related to the collection, class, or interface. At the end, for the Unit 6, we will discuss the GUI, the graphic user interface classes, such as the JavaFX package, Swing package, and AWT package. AP exam test. AP exam test more on ideas, not the syntax. The Part 1 is the essential part for the AP exam. In Part 2, including the data structure and algorithm study, and we also need to study these topics in object-oriented programming. The graphic part is important, but usually it's not a centerpiece for the AP exam. Unit 4, we will be focused on these advanced topics on object-oriented programming. Unit 5, we will be focused on algorithm and data structure. Up to here, you pretty much finish the majority components in AP exam. Unit 6, we will move on to GUI to handle the 3 computer science labs. For AP exam takers, the free response questions. One thing we need to remember is that if there is a certain question that has a Part 1 for you to develop certain methods, if there is a Part 2 or Part 3 or Part B, Part C, you need to call the method you develop in Part A or Part 1. Otherwise, you won't receive the full credit. However, if you copy the code from the method into the new section, even if it is completely correct, you will not earn the full credit for your code. For free response questions, call less common method to save time. Java standard library methods required for A, that's in Appendix B, that you can find it from the College Board. And you are encouraged to use the available methods, especially the less common classes methods. Then you can save some time. For free response questions, avoid using the classes that aren't specifically given to you as part of the exam and aren't part of Java language subset or the case study in the 3 labs. So usually the string class, math class, arrays is okay. But string builder, big decimal, date are not okay. It doesn't mean that they cannot use, but when you use, you must correctly use them. Otherwise, you won't get the full score. Thank you.